Addressing barriers to make livelihood-based intervention inclusive and gender-just. A Capstone project under the aegis of Public Policy and Good Governance Lab, School of Public Policy and Governance, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Hyderabad, anchored at Chaitanya. At the School of Public Policy and Governance, TISS Hyderabad, aspiring public policy professionals are trained through multidisciplinary programs. The aim is to equip students with skills to respond to policy challenges, incubate ideas, and develop institutional designs that can transform public services and related socio-economic interventions. To connect classroom lessons with real-world experience, students undertake a capstone project through the Public Policy and Good Governance Lab. This project provides hands-on training to understand real-world policy concerns and develop practical policy frameworks to address them.
For decades, the livelihood approach, promoting self-help groups, federated institutions, and entrepreneurship has empowered millions in India to fight poverty and improve their lives. Chaitanya pioneered Microfinance Federation in India, promoting savings, credit, and information sharing through self-help groups. Their work in Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh has been crucial in enabling women to gain greater access to resources and income.
However, violence against women remains a major barrier to achieving key developmental goals. This violence takes many forms, such as physical abuse, demeaning attitudes, and ingrained traditions. It leads to unequal rights, unequal resource access, and a fundamental denial of dignity for women. To counter this issue and encourage livelihoods, the National Rural Livelihood Mission facilitated the establishment of Gender Resource Centers or GRCs, which functions as counseling centers in rural areas. Here, women, their partners, and communities receive support and advice to prevent and reduce violence.
This capstone project, anchored at Chaitanya, has three interrelated objectives. First, we aim to understand how violence against women adversely impacts the inclusive agenda of the National Rural Livelihood Mission. Second, we evaluate the efficacy of the strategies used by Gender Resource Centers set up by Chaitanya to mitigate violence against women. Third, we develop a framework of action to ensure that interventions on behalf of GRC are gender just and transformative. Through an in-depth analysis of hundreds of cases, field surveys, case studies, and examining the counter-interventions of the GRC, our project studies the impact of grassroots interventions in improving livelihoods and transforming adverse gender norms.
The policy architecture developed through these efforts will suggest a framework of action that can help the GRCs at Chaitanya to be more effective and gender transformative. This framework will highlight successful strategies and how policy can amplify and scale up these innovative efforts to integrate gender concerns into livelihood-based interventions.